Hey VC, what's going on? Christian, front to back vinyl, back with another video, Artist Spotlight. I'm going to be showing everything that I own by Sammy Hagar. Basically, I have everything up until Van Halen. Before, I'm not going to show any of the Van Halen stuff, but everything before Van Halen. And you'll know once I start showing you the records. Got a nice, got a nice stack of vinyl here to show you. Um, like a lot of us in the VC, at least in my around my age, remembers this record, Montrose, 1973 release. There's Mr. Sammy Hagar on lead vocals, Ronnie Montrose. Um, yeah, um, I don't know if it was my brother's. My brother influenced me a lot with the music I was listening to, but I think I did have this record, not this particular copy, but um, played this to death as a teenager. Tried playing some of it on guitar. No, nowhere close to Ronnie Montrose, but this thing just plays like a greatest hits. So many great songs. I mean, Rock the Nation, Bad Motor Scooter, Space Station Number 5, Rock Candy, Good Rockin' Tonight, cool cover version on the Warner Brothers label. This is my promotional copy, white label promo. So yeah, this is how I got introduced to Sammy. There's Sammy right there. And next album was this one, kind of a very generic plain cover. Montrose Paper Money came out in '74. A year later, produced by Ted Templeman and Ronnie Montrose. So Ted Templeman, he's a great producer. This one didn't really have any big hits on it. They do a version of Connection, Jagger Richards composition. I remember this record is a little more, has more acoustic moments to it than the first album. Yeah, there's no artwork or anything like this, but I have this copy that plays really nice. It's got a little bit of wear and some writing on the top there, but not a bad record. Then we get Sammy signs with Capitol Records and puts out this record called 9 on a 10 scale. I believe, yeah, 1976. And not a bad record. It's kind of a mixed bag. Some of the songs have like female vocalists in it, on it, and keyboards and stuff, and kind of Sammy's kind of trying to get his, you know, the the classic Sammy sound that we're used to. This one he's kind of trying to figure out what he's gonna do, but this is his first album. Not a bad record. So I got that recently. Next up is his self-titled record. Originally, I thought this was his debut because of it's self-titled. And man, look at that cover. Isn't that the coolest album cover? That's really shows the red rocker, man. Red car, red clothes. Everyone in the buildings are red. Everyone's dressed in red, except for this guy. But yeah, this is a really good record. This came out 1977 on Capitol. And he does a version of Catch the Wind, which is a Donovan song. Interesting choice. Rock and Roll Weekend, that was, I don't know if you call it the hit. Fillmore Shuffle, Love Has Found Me, produced by Carter. I'm not sure who that is. But yeah, cool album, 1977. This one came out the same year, 1977 again. Putting out 2 records a year. You don't see that anymore. This is Sammy Hagar, Musical Chairs. So it doesn't even look like him. His other cover, he's got long shaggy hair. He looks like a different person. Got a haircut. But this one's really a interesting record. This cover kind of reminds me of a Hypnosis cover. Kind of reminds me of of UFO, like that one album, Obsession, I think is, I'm not sure, the one with the, anyway. This one's a good. This one's not bad. This one's called "Turn Up the Music, Don't Stop Me Now." Crack in the World, produced by Carter again. Um, yeah, not a bad record. The one thing that I did um, think when I was listening to this, there's one song. It sounds just like, reminds me of John Cougar, not John Mellencamp, but John Cougar, like "Hurt So Good." Um, that album. The vocals and the musicianship reminds me of John Cougar. But yeah, Sammy Hagar. This is, these Capitol albums you just don't see in the VC or hear about. They didn't really get any publicity or any airplay for the most part. Next up, we got this live album that came out, All Night Long, it's called. And it's got this cool embossed cover, pictures of Sammy on stage live. And it's got a cool gatefold on it. It's cool that Capitol invested in him enough to put out a live record already. And he does, let me show you he does some of those songs I mentioned, Rock and Roll Weekend, Turn Up the Music, and he does as an encore Montrose, Bad Motor Scooter. So yeah, cool live album. Next up, this is the record that after Montrose, this is the one that I picked up. Not this particular copy. This one I lucked out and found this one still with the shrinking price tag on it. What is it, $6.99? Yeah, this one's real minty, nice copy. It's got this embossed cover on it. It's got this killer picture of Sammy on the inside sleeve. And yeah, this record I played a lot. I would sit in my room. I was a homebody. I'd sit in my room with my electric guitar and learn songs off of this record, particularly this song. Just some great guitar work on this. Next up is this record, this Danger Zone. Yeah, he's dressed in red. He's doing the Red Rocker thing. Cool record. I think Bad Reputation, that was a hit. See, I keep saying hit. I don't think any of these songs were hit. When he was on Capitol Records, I think he was virtually unknown. I mean, if anybody that's watching remembers hearing any of the early Capitol stuff on the radio, I'd be interested to know. Let me know. Lover, Money, 20th Century Man. Cool inner sleeve. Oop. And on the other side, great picture of Sammy. And now we get to where he's finally on the map on the radio. We have Sammy Hagar and Standing Hampton. And really cool cover. Kind of reminds me of a Hypnosis cover, or kind of like Pink Floyd Wish You Were Here-ish, kind of with the frame, or Rush, even kind of like Moving Pictures. But cool cover. Let me see. Oh, this has the hit There's Only One Way to Rock. I mean, that was a killer song. It's on the radio all the time. Baby's on Fire, Can't Get Loose. Oh, Heavy Metal. Heavy Metal from the animated motion picture. I also have the Heavy Metal soundtrack, but his song Heavy Metal, that was a killer rock song. Yeah, great album on the Geffen label. Next up, we have Sammy Hagar. This is three lock box. Very cool cover concept. And this one has, let me see, Your Love Is Driving Me Crazy. That was definitely a big hit. This one didn't have an inner sleeve; it just had a clear plastic poly sleeve. But yeah, that was the big hit song off of that. Your Love Is Driving Me Crazy. Um, yeah, cool album. 1982. This one came out. Next up, we have VOA, and this is a gold stamp promo copy I have. And this one has probably his most famous song, I Can't Drive 55. You can see right there. And I think that was the big song off of that. Yeah, I think this has an inner sleeve. Yeah, inner sleeve. When I saw Van Halen, when say I go into Van Halen, I saw a 5150 tour, first tour with Sammy, and he was dressed like this. He was dressed like the Red Rocker, playing the red guitar and running around like a madman on stage. And he did sing I Can't Drive 55. And yeah, this is a great record, VOA. So next up, this one's sort of a unique project he did. HSAS. I can't talk. Hagar, Sean, Aronson, Shreve, Through the Fire. This is a really cool record. Sort of a super group of sort. You got Neil Sean from Journey, Sammy, of course, these other gentlemen. I'm not sure. Forgive me if they're famous, what bands they played with. But I don't know if this had any hits on it, but it's a really, really cool record. Really nice record. It looks like they did some shows together. I would think. Surprised there hasn't been any video of this performance. If there has, tell me in the comments. And then, last but not least, this one came out. This came out when. This came out after he first joined Van Halen. Again, this is a self-titled record. And I think there was something like a contest or something to name the record. I don't know the whole history behind that. I'm not going to even go into it. But this one, this one is a gold stamp promo. When the Hammer Falls. It's interesting. The cover is just plain, but there is sort of a stuck-on plastic. You can see how it's kind of shiny. It looks like it's stuck on, and on the back, same with this. It looks like it's stuck on there, but I'm not sure if this had any hits on it. Produced by Sammy and Edward Van Halen, so Eddie is definitely all over this record as well. So that's all I have, folks. This is all my Sammy Hagar related stuff. I don't have any Chicken Foot or anything after this record. I mean, outside of the Van Halen, Sammy Hagar era stuff, I don't have anything solo by him. So yeah, I don't see anybody do Sammy Hagar discography like that. So I thought it'd be kind of fun to show those records. So if you've ever seen Sammy, like back in the day, back in the 80s before Van Halen, or leave a note in the comment. Tell me where was he playing, how was the show, etc. If if you've seen him recently, he's constantly playing all the time. He's always doing something with Michael Anthony. So anyway, love Sammy Hagar, one of the greats. Great. I'm so glad he's still around and rocking his ass off. So we'll see you in the next one. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy what you saw. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Share this video if you want. And you guys have a wonderful weekend. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.